Okay, ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome to today's kids workout. All right, please be safe, be careful, and if you have kids doing this, practice under supervision. All right, adults, if you're doing this, be careful, don't get over competitive. All right, so you are going to need the following. The first item is going to be a softball or a tennis ball. All right, if you have a beanbag or something like that, that works too. You'll also need some boxing gloves, not essential, but preferable. You're also going to need some hand pads, or you can use some pillows or cushions if you like, and also a pillow of some sort or something soft that you can sit on. Most importantly, a willing volunteer and some open space. So the name of the first game is Head, Shoulders, Knees and Toes. The aim is for you to try and touch your partner on any of those areas. If you do land a correct touch, they have to do one squat or one push-up designated by you. Completely up to you. Alright, be careful not to go for the eyes on this. The idea is to move around. This is developing your touch reflex for things like boxing, right, and moving, hand-to-eye coordination, distancing, and timing. As you can see, I'm not very good at this game because I keep getting beat. Next game. Name of this one is Push-Up Wars. The aim is to swipe your partner's hands so that their knees touch the floor. Rules are your knees must be off the ground. You can move around any way you want. You can only pull at your partner's arms. Okay? Points, if you swipe the person's wrist and hand and they touch down, they must do one push-up. Safety, be careful of everything around you. Make sure you don't injure your partner by being too overzealous. Have fun as always, but practice being careful. As you can see, I'm not very good at this because I've been swept again. Okay. Name of the next game is called King of the Castle. The aim is for the top person to try and get past your hands and legs and get to the full mount position. Rules are the person on the floor, you cannot stand up or kick or punch. You can only move and prevent the person trying to get to the full mount position. Safety, don't try to jump over. Use control and restraint at all times. Next exercise is going to be the spider monkey. Now make sure it's the adult holding the kids and not the other way around, because that could be disastrous. The aim is to get all the way around from the back position without touching the floor. If the person falls, right, they have to do 5 push-ups. Make sure the standing person, you're keeping strong glutes squeezed, core tight, back straight, arms out. Safety, all right, make sure you're not doing this too high up. If you need to do it on your knees, you can do that as well. Next up, whack-a-mole. Pretty much the same as how you get the fairground. You see them all up here, you whack it, but this time we're doing it with strikes. So the aim is to hit the pad before it moves. All right, you're going to do this for around 30 seconds. Every time the person misses, that goes towards one push-up at the end. So Bella's missed twice so far, and that's 3. Landed the 4th one, so now she must complete 3 push-ups for all the shots that she missed. Safety on this one, be careful, hold the pads correctly. Next up, wipe out. Aim is to try and get the person, alright, to jump and duck underneath the pole. Alright, do this for around 30 seconds or a designated number of swipes. Rules and restrictions, don't try to hit your person, alright, try to touch. Safety, don't knock them out. Next up, finders keepers. The aim is to keep hold of the ball for 60 seconds while your partner tries to retrieve it using nothing but pressure, leverage. Alright, no striking, no punching. Resist the urge to hit your partner in the face or anywhere else for that matter. If by the end of the round you still have the ball, your partner has to complete 5 push-ups. However, if they retrieve it from you and make you give it the ball or they retrieve it, then you have to do the 5 push-ups as well. Make sure you know how to tap, ladies and gents. That means you tap the floor, shout tap, or tap the person to signify that you are giving the ball up. Those that are in control, please go careful. Don't try to choke your opponent. Don't try to rip their arm off. Right? Parents practicing this with kids, always be vigilant. Right? Make sure for your own safety, but more importantly, their safety as well. Unfortunately, we didn't have any children around that we could utilize for this one, but Bella's a big kid at heart anyway, so we made the best of what we could. So as you can see, she's got me in an armbar now, and she's talking to me, telling me to let go of the ball, and I'm resisting until I can't resist anymore. Next up, defend the pad. So Bella's got to try and aim to get her butt onto the pad. I've got to try and stop her. All right, I'm not allowed to go away from the pad. Okay, I can't run miles out to try and stop her. Okay, if she gets a butt on the pad, she wins and we swap over. Now you can do the push-ups in between, but we prefer to just slap and bump and go for the next round and then work that out at the end. So as I get by, simply put my butt on the pad and I win. So we both got to do 5 push-ups on that one. Name of this next game is called the forklift. Alright, you've got to get your arms underneath the other person's and fully around the waist like a clinch. So in wrestling or jiu-jitsu, they call this pummeling. So I got my hands together, that means I win. Ladies and gents, we hope you had fun with this, and let us know if you got any questions, and see you soon.